So a lot of clients always ask me about protein timing. What type of protein, when should I take it, how much should I take? So here I am right after my last workout. This is one of the new habits I added into my daily routine to get me better results. Normally I don't take protein, especially if I don't have my diet under control. I suggest the same thing for you. Beginners, because you know, anytime you take protein, I'm taking Optimum Nutrition, Hydro Whey, because I've tried it out and I've seen good luck with it. But if your diet is not in control, you should not be adding in added calories because you're still out of control. You don't have a handle on it. You don't have it manipulated. You don't have it in your hand, turning it whatever way you want. You gotta have a full control on your diet first. Now that I do, and if you don't, I suggest branched chain amino acids. It's essentially what protein breaks down into. And there's a lot of other recovery mechanisms that you're not doing that you should be doing before you add in protein. People jump to that. I know actually a lot of beginners, and you might be a beginner, guys and gals, girls, that add in protein or go out and get a protein. It's almost always before they even start working out. They just say, I want to get in shape, so I have to buy a protein. First comes the work. Now, if we start talking about recovery, there's hydration levels, there's branched chain amino acids, there's massaging, stretching, foam rolling, mobility type workouts. Add more cardio in. That's one of the best ways of recovering muscle soreness is cardio. You want to stimulate the circulation to get rid of that lactic acid out of the muscle. There's so many things people are not doing, and they want to jump out and just buy a product. Understand, that's not healthy mentally, and it's not going to get you results. But protein timing. So I've got my oat milk, always oat milk. Let me grab it for you. I'm going to show you what kind I drink. This kind with the calories. There's a vanilla one, of course. There's a lower calorie version that I wouldn't dare get anyway. So I drink about a cup, which is 90 calories here. Tastes amazing. I used to drink almond milk, and oat milk is even better. I like both, but oat milk is even better. I'm a big fan. This one. So I've got whatever, how much that is. I always wing it, and then I measure it post. And then of course I get my protein, right? I got me a little funnel, put it in the top of the water. But the trick is, I'm working out 2 or 3 times a day, drinking a full serving of protein. I don't feel is most beneficial. I don't feel like I absorb it all. And when I say I don't feel, it means I've been doing trial and error. That has value. I try this, I try that for long periods of time. And what I found is best is that right after my workout, still got a little sweat going even, I drink like a third or less, a third of a serving of protein. You down it so fast, it's a very small amount. And I'm almost so full from a small amount that I don't eat bad after my workout, which is important. But I work out 3 times a day. So now I'm getting the same amount of serving as you would suggest, but I've broken it up into small, easier to digest bits. I don't like to throw a ton of protein in my system right away and just have your body trying to, I want a little bit that I know my body's going to absorb the most amount of it. So when it comes to your protein timing, I always suggest right after a workout for 2 reasons. You don't forget, that's a good reason, but the satiety that it gives you, you're satisfied, especially I think most people, we're not doing that bulking bullshit. Most people need to lose body fat, which means you got to get a handle on your diet. So if you can take this right after your workout when you're still motivated, because there's highs and lows of your motivation level. Usually during a workout, right after workout, you're feeling pretty good. Fill yourself up with something quality. Oat milk, it's going to start helping you recover. But be sure that you've earned it. On my cardio workouts or certain days where I haven't gone as hard, I don't drink a ton of protein. It's because I haven't even earned it. I'm not going to put a substance in my body that's meant to help me recover when I have nothing to recover. Okay, it's added calories and it makes my job harder, and I have to restrict other things in my diet to make sure I hit my macro goals, right? So to finish it all up, a very small amount, like I'm talking a third a scoop a serving. You got to take account of what the source of protein is. Don't ever get a protein that doesn't have fat. We could do that in another video. There's going to be calories in the protein. That's how the science works. It's not going to be nothing. So this one's got 140 calories per scoop. I'm taking a third of a scoop, and of course I'm drinking it with this delicious oat milk because I'm not trying to drink it in water, or it's not about how it absorbs, it's just about taste. You want to be able to enjoy the process. It's a long process. I take a third a scoop of protein. And the reason I do that is because it digests better for me, because I've tried everything. I've tried full scoops. I've tried 3 full scoops in a day. I'm motivated. I'm really trying to get my protein in for the day. But ultimately, it hurt my stomach. Ultimately, I didn't feel it got me extra results, and it started weighing on my... Now what I'm doing is increasing frequency. Increasing frequency. Another one to fit. This is the main thing I want to leave you with. It's just timing. Timing is not important. What I want you to understand is just like your workouts. Is it working out at 5 a.m. better? Is working out in the afternoon better? Much like your protein, the most important time to work out is the one you actually do work out. Protein. It's most important that you actually take your protein if you've earned it and you've got it calculated into your diet. Don't worry about timing, but worry about getting it done for sure and staying consistent. You know, working out at 5 a.m., working out at night. Oh, I missed my 5 a.m., but that's the best time to work out. Maybe I shouldn't. No, it's the most important workout is the one that you do and the one that you go beast mode and you got to push yourself. Same thing with your protein. Don't worry about the timing. The most important time is the one where you actually do it. You want to micromanage all these small details, but it's the big details that get you the great results. Hard work, push, and then recover. But don't worry about recover at this time, recover at that time. It's going to be a long journey. Understand that you want to enjoy the process, so I make sure I'm fully accountable. The amount of calories I'm taking in, fully accountable, because I do measure all of this. But at the end of the day, you got to enjoy the process. So I'm not going for the 0 calorie, the 30 calorie one. I'm going to get the 90 calorie one and just make better exceptions with my diet otherwise. But I want to enjoy my protein. This particular one tastes amazing, and I've been taking it for the longest time. They used to have a hydro builder. I'm 6'9" and building muscle, it seems like always was the problem, but I think they got rid of that one. More and more I find out it's just the hard work you got to put in and accept your body type, but maximize it to the max. Drink your protein. I suggest smaller servings. Break it up the same amount you would expect to take within a day. Take 3 times. Split it up into 3 meals, you know. It gets in quicker. I feel like it absorbs faster and does better work. It stretches out the amount of protein. You know, this one in particular is like $60 sometimes. So I don't want to be buying that every 3 weeks, which I do with some of my supplements because I take a lot. With protein, I suggest you break it up. With protein, I suggest you enjoy the taste of it. With protein, don't worry about timing. Just get it in. Just like your workouts, you got to push yourself, but the most important time is the one that you actually do it. You got to actually put in that work. You got to actually do your diet and take in the proper amount of protein, but don't worry about timing. Make sure it's a quality source, not milk protein concentrate. But from there, understand it's a long process, baby. Yeah.